Along on our quest to find things to flip online. All right, let's see how this goes. I am at the Mega Thrift. I have a haircut appointment at 3 o'clock. It is 1 o'clock, so I have 2 hours to kill. It has been a minute since we've been here, so let's see what we can find. I did see a reel that said Greensboro is the 10th worst place in the country for allergies. And guys, this is why. So this is Mega Thrift. This place is massive. You will see in a moment, but Comp USA shopping carts. Guys, when was the last time Comp USA crossed your mind? It may have never. Yellow tags 50% off, so that's what we're going to be looking for. So we just got here, and the first thing I find is this 2003 Tour de France riding jersey. It is the 100th anniversary of the Tour de France and is one that Lance Armstrong won. So I don't see any exact comps, but just because it's a fun piece, I'm going to take a chance on it. Also, they want $6.99 for it. This is a stadium giveaway from the Orioles. It's a size medium, and they literally want $2 for it. It's from 2023 Birdland FC, so I'm gonna snag that. One thing about this place and a lot of other places that are like this, like the for-profit thrift stores, they buy a lot of, look at that Matt Weeder shirt. They buy a lot of pallets because they get a lot of stuff from Baltimore and like the Washington, D.C. area. So you see a lot of like Orioles, Capitals, Ravens stuff. And when we were at the Red, White, and Blue in Florida, I noticed that too. So if anybody has any insider info on what goes on in the Beltway that they can buy, that they have all this stuff to sell, let us know. This is exactly one of the reasons why I pass on most football jerseys. They went $9.99. There should be an NFL shield here that you can tell the glue fell off on. That stitching is awful. But, you know, you look down here and you see the Nike tag on it and you think it's all good, but this is a fake jersey. I know people risk it, but it's just nothing that we want to do for our store. Plus, I think there's an integrity part to it as well. One thing that sells really quick for us are these Chick-fil-A kind of quarter zip employee sweatshirts. This is a size small. They want $7, but this will sell for $25. Normally we wouldn't do 7 into 25, but since it's going to sell quick, we'll get it. But then you see crazy things like this Peloton. You always think it's going to sell well. It's a no at $30 anyways, but Peloton stuff doesn't really do what it used to. This is a Roam Peloton, but I saw a sold comp for $14. One brand that can do well for us is Stussy. This one, pretty cool, has the S there. I saw a sold comp for $40. They want $8 on this one. It's a little bit of a slower mover, but we'll take it. A decent men's brand is Cricket. These go for like $25 to $30. It is a long sleeve polo. They're really sharp. It's about a 50% sell-through rate, maybe a hair lower, but definitely good quality. So we're going to pick this one up for $6. Just found this Kavu shirt. They want $5.99. I would pass, but $5.99 or yellow I think is half off. So for $3 I'd snag it. For $6 I would leave it. These go for like 20 to 25, and of course the small makes it a little trickier too. But $3, why not? This may be my favorite shirt of all time, and not because it's Escapes Man, but look at this amazing sailboat vibe. They look like they're just floating on clouds with the fake Polo Ralph Lauren guy on it. This is bootleg heaven. We're going to pass on it. What do they want for it? $6, not bad. That's fun. If you saw our $10,000 eBay video, we hit 10,000 in gross, not net, but gross sales for the first time in March on eBay. But we sold a Fox Racing, and we had talked about how Monster also does really well. This is a Java Monster quarter zip. So when that motorbike guy has to work his 9 to 5, but still has that edge. I have seen sold comps at like 25 to 30. It is a size large. It's $6, but I don't know. I think I'm going to get it. One of the cool things about thrifting is just all the Louis Vuitton you find. What is this here? Yes, guys, look at Louis Vuitton. How much do they want for Louis Vuitton? $6. What a deal. Gotta get it. Just kidding. Quick check-in, it's 1:45. I gotta leave at like 2:30, so we still have about 35 minutes. But what I've done is gone through the sports stuff that's over there, and then over there are all like dress shirts and sweaters and stuff like that. There's all the pants that I don't know if I'll get to, but we're gonna see. This place is massive. Have done well on are like these Adidas MLS. This is the Houston Dynamo, but this thing is beat and they want $8. But if I find these in good condition for like $2, maybe $3, they sell for like 20-25 pretty quick. But unfortunately they want like $8 for all of these, so we're gonna pass. Last time we were here, everybody commented on the security tags on every single piece of clothing, and yes, they still do that. So depending upon the item, sometimes it can leave a pretty bad hole in it too, so something that we have to consider. AFCO is a fishing brand that we love to find. Usually like the hoodies do well. These polos sell for like $15 to $20, so we're going to pass on that. Maybe at the bins. It's a nice shirt, but keep an eye out. But if you see the brand, comp it. We're going to pass on this one. We almost always pass on our Ralph Lauren polos. A lot of times they're fake, although let me know what you think. I think this one's okay. Let me know what you think, but it does have the big pony with the number on it. The thing that's appealing about this one is that it's an XLT. If it wasn't like a T or a B, I probably would pass on it. $7, although I am always nervous about authenticity. But let's look at the inside tag. This is the interior tag. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Would you have said this was real? I'm going to leave it. But what would you have done? Now here's another brand, Cages. We picked up our first piece when we were in Florida. These polos, their comps are all over the place. It's got some snags on it. I may just leave it behind. It's a little dingy looking, but Cages is a brand that we at least look up. Along further, I find this American Giant polo, which is 50% off, but this thing is beat. We do at least comp American Giant stuff when we find it. We've had luck with like hoodies and sweatshirts and stuff like that, so just a brand to keep an eye out for. This one here is heartbreak because Taylor Stitch is a great brand. It is new at tag. You can see retails $148. But they want $50. If this was half off and $25, I might snag it because you can probably get like $75 for it. But at $50, we're just gonna have to let it go. Then I see a sleeve hit of something that I want, but I'm gonna let this lady walk away from it first. Okay, this is a stadium giveaway of the Washington Capitals. This year is their 50th anniversary, so it's actually from this season. It's just a stadium giveaway that they did, but awesome retro style. The Capitals are doing really well this year, and Alexander Ovechkin is about to sadly, well, not sadly, but he is about to pass Wayne Gretzky's record for all-time goals. But
here is Ovechkin, shoots, he scores! He scores!
That'll be huge. So Capital Stuff is doing well at the moment. This has like a 50% sell-through rate. They go for about $40 and they want $9 for it. I'm a sucker, but SGA, if you ever see SGA in the titles, those are the stadium giveaways. So I've got to go get my hair cut because they've got to take all the security tags off of this, which I forgot. So that's probably going to take 10 minutes. But maybe I can get Frizz to come back because I did not touch the women's at all. And I definitely found some things in the men's. All bread and butter, nothing too exciting. But for 2 hours, not too bad. And again, this place is called Mega Thrift, and it is absolutely that. It is mega, and so we made a very small dent. But maybe Frizz will be up to coming back. So this will either be a short video or we'll go with day 2. Anybody need a New Orleans Saints crock pot? Let me know. Back in real quick because we were laughing. These sell for like $75 pre-owned. So now we just have to find out how much they actually want for this. $14.99. Ooh, what to do? I'm gonna leave it just because I don't know if it works and I don't have time to like plug it in somewhere and let it like heat up. But maybe if Frizz and I come back and it's still here, I'll find a plug and see if it warms up. So there we have it. 2 hours, $57.68. He did say they change colors on Sunday, so maybe I can get Frizz to come back on Sunday and see what has switched to half off, because I think I found one yellow tag. There were not many. Hey guys, Johnny breaking in. Just wanted to say if you have not yet subscribed to the channel and you've made it this far, please do so. It helps the algorithm and all that good stuff. Helps our channel to keep on growing. Hope you enjoyed my trip to Mega Thrift. Now we are going to cut to Frizz thrifting at a local Goodwill while I was at the Mega Thrift waiting for my haircut. Then we meet up together to finish up our day. But be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for being here.
Okay, so this is very exciting. These are Lucchese boots, women's, size 8.5. They are gorgeous. They do want $40 for them, but I'm still going to get them because they are new. Well, almost new. I don't know. But they're in excellent condition. There's like no wear. So I think I can get like $150 for these. Very cute. $40 worth it. And I got all this too. So let's see. This is, of course, Eileen West. They have it marked up for $13, but it is 2 pieces. So I'd really be paying like $6.50 each, which they sell for like $35. So I'm definitely going to get this. I'm going to sell them together. So this might even go for like $50 to $60. So grabbing this. So I picked this up, but I'm going to put it back. This is a Free People. It's the Scene double sequin dress. It is Free People Intimately. I'm putting it back because the comps aren't there. They only go for like $25 new. I think this market's saturated. It is really cute, but I'm not gonna get this. And then these 2 Peter Millar Crown Crafted. They are both extra large. They are button downs, a little different plaid print. So I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna bundle them together. Should go for around $40 to $50. So great haul. I'm very excited about that Lucchese boots. So next up is this Stella Forest, which is a good brand made in Paris. There's not a lot of comps, but this is still on their website. It is a newer style box still on their website. You guys know I love finding new brands and I love trying new brands. So I'm gonna see, like, Some comps are like $20, but others are like $100 or $150 to $200. So, you know what? Worth a shot at $5. Try something new. It is 100% cotton, so it is a good material. Next are these men's cool pants, which we actually just sold these. So they sell really fast and really well for us. Some cool, there's the logo. And then next we have this Gretchen Scott. Gretchen Scott, it's not marked up, so it's $5. New with tag. Button down blouse. And these buttons are like the little knots, like the Mandarin kind of style. Very cute. New with tag. Love it. I just sold this exact kind of shirt, so that's exciting. I found a lot of Jim McLaughlin again. Like, people are cleaning out their closet. Jim McLaughlin ruffle neck. Again, I only pick it up if it's like wild colors. So I have this orange one too, and then this other one, which is another ruffle neck orange. They're really pretty. They're in excellent condition. So gonna grab these. Okay, so I did spend $107, but those boots were $40. And I guess the tops were all $6, but I'm happy with that because I definitely, yeah, I'm excited. Here is a Varley. I love picking up Varley. It sells really fast. It's only $7.99. You just have to be careful not to use any stock photos with this brand because they will take your listing down. It's a size medium. I have sold this similar in black before. So I'm gonna get this. And then this is a new brand to me, which I love finding new brands. This is Mocian. It's only $8.99. Pink is not on sale, but it's linen. Ugh. And when I looked up the tag, it is 100% linen and it's made in USA. So comps on eBay were abysmal. There was nothing. On Poshmark though, solds of this brand go around $100. So definitely getting this. At our next stop, this is a Henson Woo. I don't know if you can see that really well. Henson Woo, size small. This is a gorgeous kind of shirt dress, very nautical, very coastal. The good thing about this brand is they put the exact style name on the inner tag. So this is the Eileen dress, 100% cotton. So comps on this on eBay are like $75 to $100. So very excited about this. This is a very expensive retail brand dress. And then we've got some Simply, another bread and butter, Simply brand, size 16 pants. Jersey knit, very comfort, lag and look style, minimalist. So yeah, these are leaving with us. Lululemon, size 12, jacket. I don't pick up all Lululemon, but I still will pick up the jackets and some of the style pants. Like this. This is a Lululemon. They are flare. So flare is a trendier style right now and super cute. See, size is usually, oh, it still has the rip tag. They are size 8. So definitely grabbing these. And then moving on to higher end, this is Tochin. Very expensive retail brand. Nice shirt dress. This will go for around $60 to $80. And dresses are $7 here. Very cute. So that's Tochin. And this, more research is needed to be done. This is a vintage piece by Bruce Oldfield. And it is 100% wool. Made in England. Bruce Oldfield. How gorgeous is this cutout? And then this detail, this braided detailing right here. Dress. It is stunning. So, combs, I really like, I need to do more research. But there's a zipper in the back. I'm just checking condition. It is gorgeous. I love this detailing in the front with the cutout right here. So cute. And then here is LPA. This is another expensive brand. I'm getting this because it is a set. And these sets can go anywhere from like $60 to $100. So, very nice button-down blouse with some wide leg pants. LPA. The set will be $9.99, so $10. So yeah, not bad. I'm checking out, but as I was checking out, I found these Lululemon men's.
You found everything all right?
Pants. Yes, I did. Thank you. So that's exciting.
Thank you to everybody for watching this video, and especially you guys who made it all the way to the end. If you made it to the end, you've probably seen these videos, but just in case you haven't, check these ones out.